2025. So they're trying to control the narrative of our reality, y'all. And we cannot let this happen. We got a job to do. We know what they're doing with the propaganda, with the news, the politics. These motherfuckers and tricked y'all back into depression and PTSD of shit that ain't in your reality. I'm not telling people don't feel for what's going on, but do not allow your feelings to be ciphered in this propaganda of depression and PTSD of trying to create a reality that don't really live in our truth right now. All you see right now is people sad, depressed over an energy that they created for you to feel sad and depressed. Why? Because they're trying to stop your evolution. They're trying to stop you from, and also once again, once you lower yourself this low, you know how much work it take you to get back up.
We booted up, okay? We shedding skin right now, and we really growing into the big magnitude of what we truly are. And what I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a new moon cycle. They always do this when it's a new moon cycle. They're trying to trick you into thinking that the Most High is absent. They're trying to trick you into thinking that source is not working. They're trying to trick you into thinking that the God and the Divine Mother is not working. But my Christians out there, the book of Esther, that story, God placed her in the perfect place to help her save her people. What happened in the movie The Matrix, right? Okay, so we've been stuck in this logical mindset and trying to navigate ourselves down here. And that's exactly what this governmental entity is doing, trying to control everything. I don't know if anybody else is, but I am extremely emotional right now. I have to really focus in on myself and focus in on what I'm shedding and releasing, and what my Divine Mother is helping me grow through right now, so I can get prepared for the new year of the planet. Around springtime, we should be hurtling to our most highest good. You feel hurtling. Welcome forward to another video. It is currently February. We is about to have a great, amazing, new, fresh start because we are emotionally in tune with ourselves and we are getting ready for the new year. As usual, if y'all trying to find any of these creators, their page is always in the corner.
It is the year of the snake in Chinese astrology, just like 1917 was the year of the snake when America entered World War I. Or 1929 was the year of the snake when the Great Depression happened due to the crash on Wall Street. Or 1941 was the year of the snake when it was the attack on Pearl Harbor. Or 1965 was the year of the snake. That's when Bloody Sunday happened, Malcolm X unaliving, and the escalation of the Vietnam War. Or more recently, 2001 was the year of the snake. Guess what happened in 2001? 9/11. And also, 2025 is the year of 9. How? 2 + 2 + 5, 9. 9 means completion in numerology, or the lifting of a veil. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Also, what's been going on in the world currently? Look what happened on Bourbon Street during New Year's. Look at these mysterious wildfires in California. Tornadoes in January where it don't even really be tornadoes at. I say all this to say this. I am no theorist. I just need for things to make sense. And when it's not making sense, it's something else.
Well, happy new moon and lunar new year to you. This new moon in Aquarius is our first new moon of the year, and it pops off the year of the snake, according to the Chinese zodiac. Snakes are all about shedding. They're all about rebirth and transformation, which is in divine alignment with our year of 9. 2 + 0 + 2 + 5 = 9. And 9 is the number of rebirth and transformation. So I love that beautiful divine alignment between our year of 9 and the year of the snake. Be prepared for an energy of transformation to enter your life. And what that may look like is you shedding old identities, old practices, old ways of thinking, old behaviors and habits that no longer serve your wellness, right? Having a rebirth of sorts, having a deeper connection to your Ori, your higher self, your intuition, and really leading with that to discover who are you. You may find yourself picking up some new hobbies, tapping into new curiosities. And speaking of tapping into new curiosities, snakes are also known for being super intellectual. So there will be a rise in intellect this year. People returning to education, going back to school. We're kind of already seeing that. I talked about that before. We're already seeing that a little bit, right? But it's going to get even bigger. People valuing intellect, knowledge, and wisdom. Okay, so get in those books. Get back to reading. You may also feel a rise in your kundalini energy, specifically your Shakti energy, which is all about that dark feminine energy, right? That divine feminine, but the darker, more shadowy aspects of the divine feminine. So that's all about really tapping into your seductress energy, okay? Also tapping into your mystery energy. Snakes are very mysterious. They move in silence, okay? Very methodical in their movement, leading with wisdom and intellect. So be mindful to move in mystery as you transform, as you rebirth. You ain't got to be telling everybody your business. You ain't got to be revealing all of the energy of change that is entering in your life. You ain't got to be talking about all the new things you're studying and getting into. Just do it. Just move in silence. That is that year of the snake energy. This is a very good year for flow, abundance, and prosperity, but it's going to come with you being open to trying new things, taking new opportunities, leading with your spirit, and moving in silence.
Yeah. Yeah, we moving in silence. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else back been hurting? Anybody else back been, y'all been having back problems? Because it's a lot of energy that's shooting up. That's shooting up and it's coming up. It's a lot of emotional stuff that's coming up for everybody. And just know that what is happening to you is all for your greatest good. All of it. Let me ask y'all real quick. So in order to keep a certain timeline still cycling, you have to kind of do the same things over and over again, but without the collective knowing, right? Okay, so the Super Bowl about to come up. The Super Bowl is about to come up, and it's coming up in February. Now, the Super Bowl used to be in January, but after 9/11, they pushed it back in February. Now, when is February? Black History Month. Now, as a collective, they try to hit us with so much emotional stuff that comes up. I mean, but I guess it's just a reaction to the moon, ending its cycle and cleansing itself out, in the earth doing the same thing. It's just all on a micro, higher, as above, so below level type stuff. But what I'm thinking as well, and the reason they put Black History Month in February, not just because it was the shortest month of the year, but because this is a crucial emotional time where the Lunar New Year is happening and we are shedding, especially us being in the year of snake, where we're shedding and releasing, and it's so much stuff that we have been seeing that we haven't really been able to focus in on ourselves. But for the ones who have been doing the work, I'm so proud of you. But my fellow quoted Black people, you know how they have us remember all of the stuff that happened to us and the terrible stuff that was going on, and what happened to our ancestors, and they playing all of these slavery movies and all, it's just recycling our mind to feel like we're in a country, you feel me? And then by the time spring come, when there's a aligning with this renewing shift between the mind and the heart, between the sun and the moon, you looped back into the same program with them and trying to fix this world and feeling so bad and just being on the outside of yourself and, just still in the 3D, keeping you in lower timelines because the world is burning, right? The world is ending. Their timeline is ending. So they need you to focus in on it and ask Source to fix this world when Source has always been fixing this world. It's never left. It's the divine is never gone. So what I feel is the divine message, but right now with the 2025 and the year of the snake, and it's what's happening with this Lunar New Year and everything coming together, especially with the planetary alignments that happened as well. We cannot be playing with ourselves right now. I'm not finna be playing on a playground. I got a whole reality to program. Listen to me when I tell you, if it ain't never been a time to lock in, it's time to lock in, because I feel like I'm going through this polarity shift within myself to where it's like my brain is trying to tweak and stay in the certain programs of where I'm currently at and be comfortable in that. But I'm like, no, we got higher places to go. We're constantly fighting the reality that we've programmed to be comfortable in. But no, it's time to change. It's time to evolve. It's time to get up. It's time to align. Now, let me show you something, because I was literally just watching this video and I'm 18 seconds in and I already like what he's saying. So I'm going to just play it, yeah.
Inside of a lock, there's these things called tumblers. Now, whenever these tumblers are aligned right, it allows the key to turn and the door to open. Now, right now, we are witnessing this thing called a planetary alignment. The planets represent the tumblers, and they have aligned themselves, so now the key can turn and the door can open, which will take us on to higher dimensions. Now, at the same time, while we're going on to a higher dimension, this is a very critical time. We are being fed disagreeable information that's being used as a weapon to try to weigh us down. See, whenever you hear someone talking about, man, I'm feeling depressed, man, I'm feeling mighty low. They're feeling mighty low because of the disagreeable information or the depressing information that's being held within them. So they're trying to weigh us down so that many of us will not go on to these higher levels. And it's going to work on some of us, but some of us are going to make it through. Now, we have these beings on this planet who cannot progress past the third stage of existence. Sex, food, and survival. They can't go past that. There is no opening of the love chakra or the heart portal. There is no opening of that for them, so they can only stay down at these lower levels. They are.
My bad, y'all. I just wanted to say that's the reason why in the last video we was talking about how Earth is the heart chakra and it's literally like the gate. So all of us that are coming here are going through the gate to get up to the higher realms. And what's happening is the disagreeable ones, they can be here because it is a gate. It's the in between of the lower self and the higher self, and this is the place where you have free will. You have a choice to choose, and they're trying to keep you here and like have you here and get your mind rooted in staying in connection with that. I just want to say that and connect that to the last video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it because it'll make sense if you pay attention.
Designed and created within this lower level, and this is where they're going to remain. So these beings, they're feeding us all kinds of negative information through these things right here. And not only that, they're projecting a negative image of the future in their minds of many. Although people may not be talking about these things that you're thinking about within the mind, how your future may be, that image is still there. And they know this, hoping that you will create that negative existence during this powerful moment that we have, because this is the moment of manifestation. There's a lot of electricity popping off right now. Now, these disagreeable ones, man, they simply, like I said, they simply cannot go where you are getting ready to go. So they want to destroy your victory by any means necessary. This is why things are so chaotic right now. So sit back and meditate. Try not to expose yourself to too much of this disagreeable information. Give the devil a middle finger and keep it moving.
We don't have to create a negative future. We don't have to think that Source is not handling all of this. And like, we don't have to think that. We don't have to be isolated from our divine connection of Source and the Most High and how everything is divinely designed. Just don't get caught up in the emotion of everything that is happening around you, because things are constantly shifting. And what's happening is when you're seeing these shifts and these changes, whether it be good or bad, that's happening on this planet, know that it is all in the divine design. Know that. And you do your work here. You do what you need to do, because the world is going to take care of itself. Are you going to take care of yourself? Are you going to take care of you? I just went on his page and just scrolled a little bit, but he been talking some stuff. Y'all might see him in another video. Just know that all of this is handled. Just know, and you gotta keep telling yourself that, like, regardless, like, I'm telling you, I've been going through some really tough emotional time because of this shedding, because of this lunar new year. It's causing an emotional release that is very much needed. I'm very grateful for it, and I'm very grateful that it's happening, but it is emotional, and it's okay to let it out. You have to release it, everything that is coming up with the kundalini energy that is rising within you. Remember that this time is supposed to be for you. This time is supposed to be for you. And you use it. You move your body. Move your body. Stop staying still. Actually go for a walk. Try to do some stretches. Try to just get that energy out. You know, it might take a little, it takes a little movement to really release and get it all out, and being able to cry and not judging yourself and relaxing and releasing. You are on your own time. And it's really important for you to know that regardless of what's happening on the outside world, whatever you feel that is working for you or what you need right now, and you feel that is coming up for you to work on, that is what you work on. You work on that, and you don't try to overdo it. You know, don't stress yourself out. Be at ease with the pace that you're going, because the process of your pace is for a reason. Don't feel bad because you're not where you think you should be when it comes down to planetary alignments or what's happening with, you know, the moon and all of that stuff. Like, literally, this is just using, I'm just using this as a channel to funnel what you could possibly be doing, what the possibilities that are open for you. Like, I'm not in no way trying to force you to, like, mold yourself and just become this hard rock through all of this emotional time and just like really focus in. No, focus in on yourself. All I'm saying is that instead of looking at the outside world and how messed up it is, go inside and really release. And I'm telling you, you thinking that holding on, you're trying to hold on and make it through the portal and make it through the shifts that's happening. No, letting go and releasing and allowing the flow to, you know, guide you. Trusting yourself, trusting your heart, trusting your divine path and your journey down here. You know what? Just to kick off this first of the month, like, what we gonna do is I'm gonna put out my singing bowl. Give me a second. Just take a breath real quick, okay? Okay, y'all. Have a good rest of y'all day. I'm about to get to editing. Thank you for watching, and I love y'all.